What's good, family, and welcome to another Locks the Chef joint. My name is Raul, and I thank you for tuning in. Today's episode topic is how to not give a fuck and not be an asshole. Alright, so when we think about fucks, right, and what we can allocate that to, it basically is boiled down to three things, right? Time, energy, and money. All right. You can literally, be in a situation where, speaking from experience, I should say, finding myself in a situation where I may have been asked to, be somewhere at a certain time, and I may not have felt like it, and I did it anyway, and because I didn't go with my inner feeling, essentially not enjoying the experience, right? Or even experiencing something totally different. But, that is to say, when you do not feel like having some type of engagement that you got to fulfill, that isn't mandatory, especially, and you have that option to just not allocate your time to that, then yes, that's you not giving a fuck. Where the asshole part comes in is when you make yourself, available for those dates, and then you come up, and you're expected to show up somewhere, and then you flake out like last minute, or don't even show up, don't call, nothing, so that's where the asshole part comes in. But if you're honest up front about not being able to attend the event or whatever, allocating your time to something, then hey, there it is. That's number one. Number two, being the energy, right? So there was times I found myself in like the workplace, and there were people that didn't necessarily vibe on a high vibration, if you will, right? And so they would see a king in there just, chefing stuff up, doing whatever, and then they'd come around and try to say something, and just pull a rabbit out of a hat, right? And this was done intentionally, basically, because they see that, this is a person that is on a vibrational level that for some reason I'm intimidated by, so therefore I must go work to pull down that energy, right? And when you allow for that energy to be taken down, that's you giving a fuck, but if you're doing your own thing, like you're not allowing the energy vampires to come and drain you of your life force, then yeah, that's another win. So the third one, of course, being money, right? And it's like, we tend to, or myself, I found myself at a point in my life, spending money on things that really didn't even mean anything, and especially when I was in a position where I was living at home with, my parents and my mom and all this other stuff, and, things were much more easier then. If anything, what I've learned now is, although it is great to get what you desire and what you want, it's definitely a necessity to cover the basics and go from there, right? And so, yeah, really just kind of balancing out things and understanding what you give a fuck about and what you do not give a fuck about, and whether or not you're going to allocate your time, energy, or money to it. and save your, resources, if you will, because we definitely need them. But that's all that is for today, family. I definitely want to, stay well, stay wholeness, or stay whole, stay balanced. All right.